Hello. My mic is on. My mic is still on. My mic is still on. Mm-hmm. Howard. 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 Yes, today it said 90%. I was like, oh boy.
That means it's 100%
It's gonna be wet. Hello. She just left.
So what we're going to do is once when Kat is done with her music and you're getting ready to speak, she's gonna move all this stuff off to the side. And you just got to watch it. If you're going to roam around the stage, we have this projector that we have that's just because this one's broken.
Okay.
So just watch out if you walk in front of it.
Speaking of projector,
Uh-huh.
I was so taken with the affirmation that Monica wrote
Okay.
that I'm actually using that as a kind of a springboard for my own talk.
Okay.
So at some point, I'll have you put it back up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let Jim know.
Yeah,
okay.
let Jim know.
So why don't you go ahead and put this on however you want to. I don't know if you
Okay.
need to go into another room or
No,
not.
no, that's okay. Hey,
Okay.
Jamie. Yes. Could you come, like, help me do the girl thing here? Just kind of clip it, like, I used to put it right in the back, and I kind of pulled my pants down, so just kind of in the
You don't want that
side.
to happen, right?
Like right where the elastic is?
Right, like this?
Yes, thank you, dear.
Okay. That
Thank you.
should be secure.
Okay.
And it's just kind of tuck right there.
There you go.
And then we want to put,
You're going to have that coming around the... You want this first?
wait, yeah, we want that
Yeah.
first.
Let's get this coming around. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Okay.
Get that over my shoulder, and then we'll slip my jacket on,
Alright.
and then
We
we'll,
want it somewhere like right in here, and we want to make sure... Now, it might be better to hook it onto here so that it... And point it downward. Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, there we go, right here. And then...
Is there too much wire?
There is a
Yeah, and then we need to tuck the wire back into
there we go. I
into
just
my
had to
pants. It
twist
was
it a little bit. Oops, there we go.
all right, and then let's tuck the extra wire
Oh, it's hanging down.
into my pants.
And let me get the. So we're gonna get. You're gonna, and this will be, and you'll have this where it's more closed, right? Okay. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are
There
we
we
good?
go. Right there.
All right. Let's give me a test.
Okay. And I'm going to
Thank you,
run
thank you,
back.
Jamie.
I get my morning exercise.
Okay, I was gonna say you are running the stairs.
And you can have your mask off for the sound check, okay?
Oh, okay, good. I went to Fifth Avenue Theater Thursday night to see a show, and we're still doing masks there. We're still showing Vax cards on the way in the door. Really? Yeah. And so the girlfriend I was with, at one point, she pulled her mask down. She was talking, and the usher was right on her. Ooh, you are busted. And I better put a Kleenex in my pocket right now. Last time I was up there, at one point, nobody saw it because I'm so poised. But I had just a little stream of nice little snot, you know? I mean, it was clear, you know, it was just like, but, okay, now I've just had snot run out of my nose while I'm in the middle of whatever important thing I'm saying, and I'm not going to blow it here.
Nothing's going on.
Right, nothing's happening here. There's nothing to see here. But I would have dabbed if I'd had one of these. I almost didn't wear my sneakers, and then I thought, no, I'm wearing them.
Go ahead, Mary Ellen.
With your jacket.
Yeah. Hey,
We can
Howard.
do a sound check now.
Yeah, Howard, good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. I'm happy to be here. Happy rainy springtime. There we go. Are we good? Okay. What? Yay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bellevue. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Howard.
Oh, so easy. Good morning,
You married an excellent man, you know. He's really, yeah. And how did you two meet?
Here.
Oh, great. Okay, good, good, good. So right from the get-go, you had values that were the same.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Because I think a lot of people, you know, when they get in relationships with people whose outlook and values just aren't the same as theirs, they end up twisting themselves into pretzels just to make the relationship work, right? And especially if, I mean, I dated a man in college, okay, and for me that was a long time ago. And then he came back into my life like 30 years later, after I'd been in this teaching for a while.
Yeah.
And I realized after a while that while my life had taken this trajectory and that I had, because you can't be in this teaching and not do the work, right? So whatever trauma I'd had in my life, I'd done my healing work and, you know, just all of that. And here was a lovely man when we were kids, you know, when we were in our 20s, who life had, you know, had its bumps like everyone's does. But he had never healed, and he was such a bundle of, yeah, and just dysfunctions and hang-ups, and, you know, he was triggered by way too many things, and after a while I just realized, oh, this is just never gonna work. Never, never, never. And as much as I loved him, it's like, yeah? You're getting me? not hearing you.
Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord.
Everybody heard about my personal life.
Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Hashem, or heaven's door. It's
I guess. I don't know.
it's your mind,
Come on, you guys are in charge of this. Cut my mic.
your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth, all
Yeah.
Father Time. But whatever
Oh well.
name you give it,
There.
it's
You
all
got my story.
power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. Oh, it's the power of love in you and me. One
There
power.
we go. Okay. I have to just zip until it's my turn to get up there.
It's the moment of creation. It's an everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration.
Yeah.
It's the sunshine.
All right. Well,
on
I think
your
I'm gonna go out in the lobby and just kind of hang. This is my little preacher book. Don't let anybody steal it, because otherwise I have to do my talk from complete memory.
baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon, for it's love that's most deep. It's one power. It's one power. What we are is one. Power of the love that lives forever in you and me. It's the power of the love in you and me.
It's. I mean, clearly this is not a hostile audience, right? Right.
Have
So,
come
I feel the love.
together as a family.
What I do is that I overfunction when I prepare.
Have come
Like, I
here
have
as we are.
How in the world do you do this every week? Yes. Yes. I mean, I knew my topic 2 months ago, and I've been working on it for 2 months.
Yeah, right, right.
And so she told me how she does it, you know. And I asked John McClane the same question. It's like, what's your, you know, what's your method? Yes. The method. How do you, you know, especially when you're like Linda Spencer or John McClane, any other minister that speaks every Sunday.
Sure. Do you want me to give your bio before or after the reading?
I think before.
You want me to
Right.
say your bio and then say it's a reading from
Right,
Dr.
and then
Mary Ellen,
and then
go to the reading. Okay.
okay, great.
Spirits in this place.
So I don't want to make it something.
You're wonderful. Thank you, honey.
We
Here.
sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer.
Right. Yes, and then
We affirm all life
but,
as
once I sort of get
sacred.
about what it is I want to say,
We
know,
Yes.
and
Oh,
and
yes.
and you know,
Hello, I was really brief. I wanted to let you know.
yes.
The dark
Transitional specialist
as you do the
I'm
light.
going to make an announcement.
Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains.
Yeah.
Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose
Boy, that's
to
a Wayback Machine.
honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose
More than
to
20 minutes, you didn't work hard enough on your talk.
Although I think Linda talks more than 20 minutes.
No, she doesn't. Maybe she goes 25.
Because, I mean, her services go well over an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think she might. But,
Yeah.
but we don't care because it's Linda.
It's Linda, and yeah. So she, so she gave me her methodology.
Shelley, did you want to just
I got a
leave this
voicemail
here,
message
or
from
do you
John
want to have it
McClain
with you?
yesterday.
Okay, but when you come up, just go ahead and
You know, he lives in Santa
undo
Fe
it
now.
and talk, and then you can come back,
And
and then obviously, take
Boy, he just sounds happy. It's like, oh, yeah, just, I think, everybody's got, let me start that sentence someplace different. There's a proper place in the world for every person to live,
Yes.
right? A place that
Right.
the climate is agreeable,
Right,
and
right.
the community is agreeable, and it's all of that.
It's home.
And it's different for all of us. And he said he finally realized that marine climates are not for him. He just, his sister lives like in Cape Cod, and he said, I hung out with my sister for a while, and she would have been happy for me to stay there. I can't do it, and I couldn't do Seattle. LA was fine for him. Nashville had to deal with winter. So, and it, they got winter in Santa Fe. It snows.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
So sorry, Dr. Mariella.
Yes.
I want to make sure I pronounce the word properly.
Yeah.
Pronoia,
Pronoia. Right.
paranoia,
Paranoia.
paranoia.
And then
pronoia,
pronoic.
Pronoiac.
Yes, you got it.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I love that word.
I know.
It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to sit down. It's time.
When the spirit moves you. Yeah.
All right. I'm up here in the front. Right.
honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. just see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and just speak of it with every word you say.
And I'll tell you, I've started coming back.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Bellevue.
this is feeling
My name is Monica McDowell Elvig. I'm your center administrator and temporary operations director during this time of transition, this interim period. We are so grateful you are here both in person and online. We know that each of you are here for a reason, and we are so grateful to have you. We know and affirm at Unity that there is ultimately and always oneness, that each and every one of us is a part of that divine consciousness, that we each have a divine spark, and that oneness does not diminish our diversity, rather it enhances our diversity, that each of us and all of us are sacred, that we all are valuable in that divine drama that is happening here and everywhere. So we are all walking each other home, as Ram Dass says. I have some awesome people helping us lead this service this morning. Susan Neidig is back, and she was our meditation facilitator and is our prayer chaplain this morning. Thank you, Susan. Our presider with me is Joy Christensen. Our guest speaker this morning is Dr. Mary Ellen Johnson. We're glad to have you back. And our board host, yay, yes, yay. Shelley Lish is our board host. And our guest musician is Kat Beulah, song leader Jamie Sassy, and they are going to start us off with our community song. Jamie and Kat.
Good morning, everybody. Stand as you're able. Please join me in the opening song. I'm choosing heaven today, by the way. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing joy. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today.
We invoke the great I am. We invoke the presence that is already and always here within each of us, around all of us, within everything. We know this presence is living us, is moving us, is breathing us. We allow that holy breath to consciously breathe in us now. We breathe in love. We breathe in joy. We breathe in peace with the awareness of heaven now. We declare this sanctuary, this celebration service, this community is sacred. We are so grateful, and so it is.
Seems like we're having some Mercury retrograde tech gremlins with the guitar today, so I hope you'll join me in singing if you know this one. Grab your coat and grab your hat. See my... Maybe you know the words. Grab your coat and grab your hat. Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid. This rover's crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be as rich as a Rockefeller, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Grab your coat, grab your hat. Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid. This rover's crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be as rich as a Rockefeller, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. If there's no shade, there's no sunny side of the street. I said the sunny side of the street. Thank you.
We know what we're doing. So I am going to lead us in the affirmation this morning, and then we will repeat it together in unison, and we'll stand when we do that because I am liking that energy. So this is our affirmation. I live an amazingly, beautifully balanced life. I dance with the rhythms of ebb and flow, play with the energies of yin and yang, and create with the forces of expansion and contraction, all to my benefit and to the benefit of all. I affirm that the universe is supporting me, has my back, and is my greatest ally. I am so grateful, and so it is. Let's stand, and do we have the affirmation up? There it is, okay. Right on time. I live an amazingly, beautifully balanced life. I dance with the rhythms of ebb and flow, play with the energies of yin and yang, and create with the forces of expansion and contraction, all to my benefit and to the benefit of all. I affirm that the universe is supporting me, has my back, and is my greatest ally. I am so grateful, and so it is.
I'd lost, and I found the world wearing my bathrobe, padding around in unmatching socks. I said, if you want to stay here, you'll have to sleep downstairs. But I found the world hogging the covers, and I didn't care. Well, I heard the world taking a shower, singing too loud, and using my soap. I heard the world drunk in the kitchen, fixing itself cinnamon toast. Baby, it's 3 in the morning. Can't you just wait till it's light? But I saw the world smiling back at me, and I felt all right. I saw the world at a park holding hands with a girl that I didn't know. I rushed back to my apartment, fearing it left me for good. But I found the world right where I left it, like I knew I would.
Oh, thank you. Oh, lovely. I am so happy to introduce and read the biography of our guest speaker, Dr. Mary Ellen Johnson, who holds a Doctor of Ministry degree from the Wisdom School of Graduate Studies. Dr. Mary Ellen is also a religious science practitioner and a certified labyrinth facilitator. She was part of the team that built the outdoor labyrinth here at Unity of Bellevue in 1996. As an avid pilgrim, she has completed the Spanish Camino de Santiago, and journeys on foot to Assisi in Italy, to Chartres Cathedral in France. Known for her warmth, honesty, and humor, Mary Ellen's personal credo is, quote, "Life is easy when you share what you love and teach what you know," unquote. Dr. Mary Ellen also has a reading. Pronoia is the opposite of paranoia. It is the belief that the universe is plotting to make you happy and that there is nothing you can do about it. No matter what people say or do, a hidden benefit or positive outcome can be expected. When you are pronoic, you are optimistically enchanted with life and feel happy, irrespective of the external circumstances. You experience joy, love, oneness with the world around you and within. Laughter, optimism, and humor are signs of pronoia. Given the choice, there is a benefit at the world in a pronoic way. When we think optimistically, then positive outcomes are more likely. Attitudinal healing is possible, and each moment we have the option and can make choices about how we think. We always have the power to shift our consciousness.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. You know, I was with you on March 21st, which was the first day of spring. It's the last time I was with you. That was a couple months ago. And I'm not sure that that declaration was actually accurate, right? And I was kind of feeling bad about that, and then I realized, no, I have my excuse for that is I spent my career in sales, not in operations management. So I have a connection with management, so we're going to have a conversation about springtime, right? Thank you for introducing me in such a lovely way. And thank you for reading the piece about pronoia, because I think that's a foundation for having a balanced life. And Kat, thank you for your singing. Was the second song, was that an original?
It was by my friend Peter Woodward.
It's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, the world sometimes wakes up at 3 a.m. and makes cinnamon toast. I liked that. Yeah, thank you. All right, so balance. I have to tell you that I was really quite taken with the affirmation that Monica wrote, that we just repeated just a few minutes ago. So upstairs, can you put that back up? Oh, there it is. Excuse me. Because sometimes we just say words, right, and we just sort of ramble them off. But I think these are really powerful. So I want to start with this again. I live an amazingly, beautifully balanced life. Now, that's powerful, and sometimes that doesn't always square with what we think might be happening here. But if we hold that as if we're holding the high watch, we've got something going on there. I dance with the rhythms of ebb and flow, play with the energies of yin and yang, and create with the forces of expansion and contraction. Life is dynamic. It's always moving and changing. The energies are always shifting. So I think that's a beautiful acknowledgement of that reality. All to my benefit and the benefit of all. Okay, now we're starting to move into what we're really speaking about when we talk about pronoia. I affirm that the universe is supporting me, has my back, and is my greatest ally. Do we really believe that? Because if we do, that is transformational, right? Because here we all are, each of us is a spiritual being that thinks with a mind, that feels with emotions, has a heart, and we live in a physical body in the material world. Are you with me on that? Yeah? That's true? Okay, good. So, if we want to claim that we live an amazingly, beautifully balanced life, sometimes we need to do a little work, right? So in my preparation for talking to you today, I came across an Indian proverb from India, so it's probably a Hindu in origin. And it says that everyone is like a house with 4 rooms. And so if you treat your life, you treat your being as a house with 4 rooms, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. All right? So we think of those 4 compartments. Certainly they overlap, but for the purpose of our talk, let's think of the 4. And if you've been around me for very long or heard me talk many times, you will know that one of the foundational things that I believe in this teaching is that radiant well-being is your birthright. All right? Radiant well-being is my birthright. Can you say that? Radiant well-being is my birthright. Okay? So we take that sense of radiant well-being and let's apply it to those 4 rooms. Because the Indian proverb says, you know, you might live in one of the rooms most of the time, and most of us do. But you need to at least walk in, open the door and open the window of each one each day just to air it out and keep the flow going. So the physical room, of course, has to do with our health and, you know, our exercise and movement. It also has to do with your environment, your home, and your finances. So think about, what does radiant well-being look like for me in my physical body, in where I live, and in my finances? All right? The next is the mental room. And this is our rational mind and our intellect. This is where we can decide our level of positive thinking. This is where we learn new things. This is what gets engages when you have like a stimulating conversation with someone. So think about radiant well-being in how your mind works. The emotional room. This holds our relationships, our support network. This is where our happiness resides. This is where a lot of our coping skills are. This is where forgiveness is foundational. And this is where it's really important that you know what your values are, because they become your emotional compass. So really think about, what does radiant well-being look like in my emotional life? And here I want to say that depression and anxiety are the thieves of mental and emotional well-being. And we've all been through it in this pandemic, and some of us still have a little PTSD from it. But I want to tell you that if you are still dealing with depression and anxiety, that's not your birthright. So if you need help, then ask for help. And it may be something as simple as asking for prayer and working with a practitioner to help you change your thoughts so that you can change your life.